The Weirton Steel Corporation in West Virginia opened its doors in 1909. Decades ago, this street was bustling with cars, buses, and workers, 13,000 at its peak. Today, almost all are gone. Across the river in Steubenville, Ohio, it's a similar tale.
For 40 years I worked in that mill. I get $100,000 in buyout. That's what they paid me. They're done with me.
Al Pasco gave his life to steel, forced to hang up his hat in 2009.
Every steel worker in this valley in 1970, there was 10 jobs came off of his job. There was gas stations, clerks, attending school. So every time you lost 5,000 steel workers, you lost 50,000 people in this valley who don't have jobs. No more. They just done away with them. So we're dying.
The silence in cities like Steubenville and neighboring Mingo Junction is deafening. Signs of life are few and far between. An open bar here and there where many come to forget their troubles.
Once the job's left, that's all everybody wants to do is drink, get high. Say it's more like play, if you, any kind of drug you want, truthfully, you gotta lock your doors. Mingo was never like that.
Ahead of this election, there's a feeling around here that Donald Trump is the only candidate who can turn it around.
He's got to stop the bleeding in this country. This country's bleeding to death through foreign trade. The Mexicans, the Japanese, the Chinese, everybody is like what they used to call eating our lunch, putting us out of jobs. And the only person I can see that's going to do anything is Donald Trump. You don't like the way he talks rough, but he says what he means.
But the question some here are asking is, could either presidential candidate do enough to bring back more than 8 million American manufacturing jobs lost over 3 decades? And even if they can, would those new jobs ever pay as much as steel workers here made in their heyday? Trade and manufacturing economists say no.
The jobs we created have mostly been in services, where wages are much, much lower, in the range of $15 to $20 an hour. So we're substituting good jobs for bad jobs, and that's why middle-class families are feeling the stress of growing income inequality and why it's such an important issue today.
You can work at McDonald's, you can work at tacos, try to feed a family on that. You know, what the heck, $7 or $8 an hour when you lost $25 and $30 an hour jobs? I'll tell you, on $8 an hour, you don't take a family of 5 out very often and feed them.
Steubenville is an open wound for Pasco. Painful reminders of the once thriving steel industry are everywhere. Mills with no workers, hard hats displayed as headstones bring back memories of a brotherhood. And he can't help but mourn the loss. Kilmeny Duchardt, TRT World, Steubenville, Ohio.